Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ice Cold Brew. I am going to be a commentator and broadcaster for this matchup. And tonight, we are back in with Royalty Series as I have my final two players join the lobby, folks. We're going to have a fun matchup this evening. It's going to be Team Evo Academy up against Lightstar. Team Evo Academy, 3-1 so far. In fact, those 3 wins were all a 3-0 sweep the entire way through from week 1 all the way up to week 3. Week 4 was where they experienced their first loss. Currently got Krontek and Pallets in the lobby right now. Krontek specifically just needing to step away, but yeah, Evo Academy lost out last week to Krusty Crew Gaming Toe Minions. However, that did not knock them down from the #1 spot. Still with an impressive 11-3 win-loss record, plus 8 goal differential. Over 5 goals for per game as well, and an incredible shot accuracy of 51%. Meanwhile, Lightstar 2-2 recently, just losing out a couple of matches in the past few weeks. Starting off with an unfortunate loss, or actually, the luck breaking down with an unfortunate loss to Whiffing Food Groups in week 2, and then chalked Cast Patrons in week 3. However, week 4 they came back with a vengeance with a 3-0 against SFG Nova, and they started off strong with a 3-1 on SFG Nova as well. Puts them in the #7 spot. No matter what, Team Evo Academy is guaranteed to be in the playoffs for this. However, Lightstar still looking for a chance. They need to end this entire season on a 3-2 to have even a remote shot of getting in this series. As we have everyone in here right now by the looks at it. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will not lie to you. I think Barl is currently... Oh, nope, there it is. All right, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting off with game 1 here. As we start off with a fantastic 2v2 matchup. Again, Premier, GC3 level, pretty high up there. Krontek with that first shot, leaving Pallets in a 2v1 position. Now, of course, with this setup, though, because of that double commit from Lightstar, they ended up getting dusted very early on. Great defensive effort from Pallets to start this one off, and puts that one inside. And Krontek with the goal theft. Didn't even register that till just now. First goal going over to Team Evo Academy. Evo Academy, very strong start so far. Again, incredible look. At this level, too, you imagine these players are going to be more focused on that boost rotation. They're going to be focused a lot on their movement, trying to figure out where next to go to. And in 2s especially, you see a little bit of that 1's talent, too. And you want to see a little bit of that ball control. Utilize a lot of the space that you typically do not get in 3s. And you're able to slow down that tempo, too. Nice attempt at a double tap from Pallets as that ball goes upfield. Krontek's going to go for the control on no boost. Still puts it down center. Over to Pallets. That's on target. Horizon. We'll see the horizon as that ball goes straight to the left post. Incredible shot here from Pallets off the pass from Krontek in order to put it just inside the post. 2 goals in favor of Team Evo Academy. As I quickly grab a screen for looking at, Pallets going to take another shot here. And Krontek's going to rapidly score before I even have a moment to process my thoughts. Lepid just not able to keep the ball contained. Horizon wants the boost, can't get the boost. Instead, is lost at the gas station trying to figure out what snacks to put on the road, put in the pack for the road trip. Lepid taking credit for the assist. Fake kickoff from Evo. Gonna be Pallets taking flight. Goes for the flip reset. Once again, trying to find that highlight reel. Krontek sends it back over to Lepid. Lepid fires on target. So far, 3-0 as we hit past the 90-second mark. And it feels very comfortable for Team Evo Academy. But with the way these kind of games go, that lead can quickly shift in favor of the opposing team. That momentum can swing Like that bump attempt from Horizon. Can't confirm, though, as that ball gets saved. Horizon hoping for 100, instead coming out with less than 40. But the 100 popping up right after. It's going to be Lepid chasing after the ball. Gets a bump on Krontek, puts it in the corner. 2 minutes gone by, looking for a pass out, gets 50'd. And now it's going to be Horizon playing the backboard. Great spacing, gets this ball away, just needs to drop a top shelf. Pallets off the woodwork. Denies the ball. Denies the first goal. Horizon chasing after that Starlight. Going light speed in order to pick up that momentum. It's going to be Lepid being chased down. Has to be bumped. Goes for one more touch. Puts it right behind, even with the pressure surmounting. Lepid mode, more like locked in mode. Just comes in, cuts right, cuts left. Sends it right over the head of Palace and Krontek and gets that goal. A little bit more than half the game remaining at this point in time. Nice killed kickoff, Horizon. We'll see victory in his sight. Great kill from Lepid. Takes advantage of the killed kickoff. Krontek turning off, expecting the ball to go right, and instead it went nowhere at all. Now within one goal. Within 30 seconds, we saw a very sudden shift in this momentum. We saw a very fast acceleration. Who has control of the game? Pallets. Great save, but now Lepid has control of the ball. Goes for a flip reset, gets countered by Pallets, who immediately takes advantage, takes the ball out. Krontek puts it upfield, but Lepid's got control. Horizon can't find any breathing room, gets bumped out. Pallets back in the corner to Krontek. Lepid down center is going straight across, though. No one around. Horizon can get the 100. Lepid having to step back. Musty from Pallets chases after it. It's a bit too high off target. Less than 2 minutes to go here. Pallets going for another chance. Hits it off the ceiling. Just trying to get into the corner. Wants to find a center for Krontek. Krontek going to put it low and slow, but Horizon and Lepid working in tandem to get that save. Pallets still going for the aerial play, still going for distance on this touch. That's going to be a fortunate break for them because that double commit gives them a little bit more space. However, Krontek cannot capitalize. No pressure as Lepid drives that ball across. Ball's going to be denied. Sent back to the orange side of the pitch. 75 seconds left. Horizon looking for some breathing room. Ball down center. Lepid's got to get a hit out. Horizon trying to redirect, keeps it in the corner. Picks up 100, but Lepid is thirsty. He needs some Sunny D. He's going to make the most of it. He's using some liquid IV on this play. Goes for the high angle. It's off target. Goes sailing across. But another chance. Goes for the ceiling. Tries to keep it away from Pallets, but Pallets is chasing after it. Lepid, unintentional touch. Puts it to the corner. Awkward position. Pallets ready for it. Waiting to see what Horizon does. Horizon overcommits. That's going to be Pallets taking control. Ball on target, Horizon. Boost efficiency abound, able to scoop that one out. Doesn't get credit for another save as Pallets puts another one on target. Instead, 25 seconds left to go. Pallets puts it back. Lepid, high pop-up. Plenty of boost in the tank for Pallets. Krontek firing. Ball dropped down. Horizon's got to get there. Can't find it. Lepid has an open net, though. The commitment from Pallets will leave the back door unlocked, and Lepid will steal away with the tie. Probably a bow tie. Most likely a skinny tie if we're talking our age right now. But with 8 seconds left to go, Pallets may not want this to be an OT game. He's going to look for Krontek. Krontek's going to play it patient. Tries to put it on target, but it's just a bit outside. Great positioning on the side of Lightstar to bring this game back under control. And a quick reaction from Pallets, covered by a faster recovery from Lepid. Ball pinched down. Horizon taking flight. He's taking to the air. He's looking for that double tap. We'll drop it down and in. Incredible play from Horizon. Goes to the skyline. Finds the backboard and drops it below Pallets in order to get that double tap on a negative angle to consistently bring this game back under control after being down 3-0. Incredible comeback on a 4-goal scoring streak. I mean, just look at those stats, too. 2-2 for Leopard and Horizon. They've done a fantastic job working together in order to get to that point. Granted, Leopard helping out the other team a little bit every now and then, but it's still enough for them to keep this game under control. Quickly check in on everything going on here. All right, no complaints. Everyone's good to go. I'm set to go personally, but overall, I mean, boost efficiency-wise, I feel like Horizon and Leopard were starving a little bit, but they were trying to run the ball back and forth as best they can. What worked to their best strength was Pallets and Crontek sometimes got caught up in the challenge and no one was covering the backside. They didn't get a strong enough touch to clear out their space. Sorry, I have a cat at my feet trying to get into a bedroom right now. And we're going to start off with Game 2 now on DA Fetch Stadium. Lightstar taking the first game. They need this victory. Team Evo Academy is currently in the #1 spot, but that could quickly shift based on how this series goes. Every win counts, and I did not switch my screen over. Not a problem, folks. This is why I am a professional. Ball fighting for position. Leopard gets knocked back into the corner. Horizon anticipated Pallets going up to challenge, but instead had to back down. Krusty Dog with the raid. Welcome on in. Krusty Dog, owner of Cross Progression League, a league I have got ready to join as of right now with one team. I'll be coming in as a sub for the roster. Pallets looking for a setup. Crontek comes in with the steal. Sets this one up and away. Just inside, right past Horizon, goes up for the challenge, anticipates Pallets, and Crontek comes in right behind. Great setup for them as I make a shout out real quick. Folks, welcome on in. If you are joining us from Krusty Dog, currently we are covering Royalty Series. This is the final week of action for these teams, and they want to find the difference maker here. Crontek able to get an incredible shot, goes up after Pallets Dembo, clears out that back line, and it feels very reminiscent of the struggle that Evo Academy had in the previous game at the very end. Now back in the lead with a 2-0. Oh, power flickered. I'm sorry to hear that, Krusty. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope everything's all right. I am storming outside as well here in Texas, in Austin. Crontek takes out Horizon, but Horizon might come back in time to defend this. High pop-up from Pallets going to sail across the net. Goes to steal the ball. Horizon low on boost. Crontek not able to get a double tap. It's going to force that ball back. Horizon hoping the boost comes back. Leopard has to play a 1v2. Ball on target. Horizon with full tank of gas is able to break away here. Leopard upfield to no one as Pallets going to collect and reclaim that ball. Tries to drop it down. Leopard took flight. Pallets, plenty of space, plenty of time. Puts it just past the last man. Horizon went up for the challenge. Leopard tries to get a final touch. Instead gets Goomba stomped down by Pallets, and that is going to once again put Team Evo Academy in the lead 3-0 just before we hit the 2-minute mark. Very similar position to the previous game. Horizon has to be mindful of his boost, has to be mindful of his control. We've seen a lot of early challenges from Lightstar, and it's led to issues. Horizon getting a lucky touch there. Leopard, beautiful 50. But the ball's still on target. Can Pallets redirect this inside? Horizon was playing for Pallets. Pallets was playing for Crontek. Able to fake this one out. Just goes up, decides not to commit from Pallets, and that allows Crontek to get the goal. 4-goal lead now. Team Evo Academy coming back with a vengeance, trying to keep this game under control. Lepid gets a flip. Can't follow through, though. Doesn't have enough control. Was chasing after that one, too, but it was just a bit too far for to make a difference. Horizon's got to play on a nickel right now. Won't be able to do so. Lepid sends the ball screaming upfield. Looking to get some momentum back in their favor, but right now Lightstar has been struggling. Ball on target. It looks like, oh, off the woodwork. That's a horrible read by me. Pallets upfield. Horizon low on boost. Krontech with the demo. Pallets with the light touch. It's going to put that inside with Krontech running distraction. Evo Academy has come out and decided to showcase their school talent for demolition. Incredible course. If you become a tradesman in that, you have guaranteed money. Less than 2 minutes to go so far. Lightstar struggling. A lot of early commits on their side. And if they don't react well, if they try to instead play patient, they get punished by a demo. 2v2 is where those demos really hurt the entire way down. Lepid's going to find some space. Pallet's already on the way back. Horizon playing center. He's going to put that one just over Pallet's head, though. Great pass from Lepid out of the corner. Chases this one down, gets one more touch, and it's on that bottom ramp of the side of the field. And that provides that great angle to put it down towards middle, right to the strike zone, right where Horizon was ready and waiting for this ball. Horizon now trying to find a twofer. Instead, 75 seconds left. Krontech on a breakaway. Gets the game back under control. No problem. Easy peasy. Nothing to worry about here. Just a bit of a breakdown on defense. Lepid with the misread. Ball sailing right past him. .73 seconds left to go. Horizon's going to win out the kickoff. Krontech will take this boost ball away. Lepid looking for a touch. Has two defenders in the way. Krontech gets credit, but they're on no boost on their side. Horizon playing a 1v2, though. Lepid chases this ball down. Sends it up high. Goes for a double tap. Can't find any space. Horizon bit too hard on the touch. As it goes screaming away. Point in time, it's going to be side quest momentum shift right now. If you are Lightstar, you just want to pick up as many goals as you can. Try to get yourself mentally prepared for that next game. Get this one out of sight and out of mind, even as we're heading down to a best-of-3 situation. Respectfully, I don't think any team can get 5 goals in 5 seconds. Well, 5 goals per 5 seconds. However, it is just a best of 5, and Lightstar had game advantage here after that incredible comeback win in Game 1. Krontech drops this ball on target. Lepid sends it over to Horizon. Horizon pinches down. One more touch, tries to get it center. Pallets chases after it. Lepid challenges. Ball off and away. Krontech looking to put that one on target. It's going to go back to Pallets. He's going to keep it alive. And now, just for spoilers, who's going to get the final goal? Who's going to have the final touch? Ball inside. Doesn't even count, but it would have made a Brazil for Evo Academy. 6-1 at Game 2. 3-4 in favor of Lightstar in Game 1. Now we're down to best-of-3 territory. Krontech having an incredible game. I mean, 4 goals out of 11 shots. Terrifying to think about, truthfully. However, that is not to say Pallets didn't do anything. Pallets had some incredible assists, incredible fakes in order to set up the team, and found so much momentum. Overwhelming pressure was the name of the game for Team Evo Academy. And while you can look at the number of shots that they had, it's mostly the amount of demos they had. 6 demos, 5 of them from Krontech alone. That overwhelming pressure is what led Team Evo Academy to the lead. keeping this game entirely under their control. Put Horizon and Leopard mode on their back foot, just trying to find breathing room by booming that ball out, and still unable to do so the entire time because of that overwhelming pressure. Because if they tried to play slow, they got demoed. If they tried to play fast, they got punished. There was no way to win. Now going into game 3. Series tied 1-1. It's going to be Pallets taking this ball. Plenty of space, plenty of time. Horizon goes up. Leopard steps back. Pallets puts it onto the side. Roll up. Goes up higher than a fruit roll up. It's going to be Leopard mode coming off the side. Gets the ball cleared away. Can Horizon get there in time? I hear him underneath. He can't beat Krontek, though. Has to go for the consolation prize. Takes the boost. And now Leopard. Plenty of boost in the tank. Takes them away from Krontek. Bumps Krontek out. But can't get to Pallets. Pallets with a nice half tank of gas goes to threaten Horizon, who has to step onto the back wall. 50 from Krontek, wins out. Looking for a drop down pass to Pallets. Pallets on target. No! Off the woodwork. Just over the head of Horizon. It's going to be just enough. Horizon will pinch this one off the side. Pallets drops this ball down. Horizon now on a breakaway. Can't chase after the ball. Leopard tries to help out by getting the bump on Krontek. Ends up bumping Horizon as well. Horizon goes up to challenge. Leopard's got to be back, but it's not going to be enough. What an upfield pass to Pallets. Krontek knew he was going to be upfield. Knew Pallets was going to be ready and waiting. Boomed that ball right to him and set it up for the first goal. Team Evo Academy is 3 for 3 on finding the first goal here, and that's the second time they faked. Horizon puts the ball onto the right side, but it might not be enough. Chip from Leopard, near double commit from Horizon, but he steps back to get corner boost instead. Ball off the wall, heading towards the net, but not enough. Staying in the corner right now. Krontek's got a little bit of space, but the ball once again gets a bit too far away from him. Pinch up into the ceiling. Bit of a breakdown here as Pallets going to come down. Sends it out of the corner. Krontek looking for a pass out mid. Instead, it's Leopard taking control. Oh! Good team touch. Back pass to Krontek. Works out. He controls it into the corner. Going back over to Leopard. Pallets. Going to slow play this one. Has to force the 50 because Pallets is reacting so well. I feel like I talked a lot about Krontek in the previous game, but Pallets as well has had a really incredible reaction time to how his opponents has played, how they've paid attention to what their movement has been, and how best to take advantage. Game 1, we saw the missteps. Game 2, we saw it improve, and he's been able to keep it under control. And setups like that, that field awareness that allows Pallets to become such an important factor for that offense. Krontek, no boost, drops it down for Pallets. Leopard goes up to challenge, thinking Krontek might have something left in the tank. Instead, it's a Pallets being launched out from underneath like a torpedo. All the momentum on the side of Team Evo Academy. Right now, over half the game 3 has gone by. Leopard, last one back. It's going to take this ball away from the wall. Takes the boost away from Krontek, and then grabs the save as well. Smart 50 from Krontek. It's going to buy him some time to get back. Good pinch from Horizon. Ball in front of the net. Pallets recovers. Still pressure and possession entirely on the side of Evo Academy. Oh, close shot. Horizon's going to find the woodwork. Can Leopard get back in time? Krontek's going to steal this one away. And Leopard's going to come right back. Just keeps it on the blue side of the pitch, but has to go find boost. Has to find something in the tank. That's a pinch. That's on target. That could go all the way. Leopard mode with the sniper shot off the pinch. Prejump prevents Pallets from getting a redirect opportunity. Instead, makes it work in his favor. And a nice little sniper shot. "95 seconds left to go. It's 2-1. Plenty of time to catch up. Evo Academy cannot misstep here. Leopard's going to go for the boost. Pallets going to go for Leopard. Krontek. Pass out center. Pallets is in his comfort zone. This is a good angle for him, but sadly cannot get it around. Instead, ball hit by the wheel. It's going to be Leopard mode, taking flight. Challenges. Since this one down and away. Oh, had that center, but Krontek reacted just a bit faster. You know, coincidentally, complimented Krontek on his goals and pressure last game. He hasn't been able to do as much this game 3. He's been in unfortunate positions. Mostly been Pallets who's been able to find opportunity, but Krontek has helped out with so many passes. However, speaking of passing, Pallets tries to get it away and finds himself giving it over to Lepid. Pinches it off, finds a lucky bounce, and fires into an open net. Ties it up 2-2. Lepid dragging his team to the finish line with his teeth on this one. Krontek just barely off target. It's going to scoop that one far and away. Lepid, goose egg in the gas tank. Ball dropped to Horizon. That's another chance for the ball to be on target. Can Lepid get there in time? No. Again, on a goose egg of a gas tank. Looking for something to grab out of the fridge at the gas station and could not find anything to drink until the very end. Right when he had to go. Krontek pinched towards the center. Palace is not going to go for this one, though. Takes his time, goes to challenge at the half-court line. Forces Horizon to have to chase after this one. Pallets will take the boost, and Horizon will take Pallets. Lepid looking for another touch, but that ball center. Horizon doesn't have anything in the tank, though, to go up for it. They have to drop the ball. Second OT. Lightstar looking to go 2 for 2 on OT right now. Horizon. Plenty of space. Krontek, again, just ran out of boost. Couldn't pick up a penny for a pound. Ball dropped towards the net. Krontek, quick cut. Since that one down. Pallets last one back. Good recovery from him. Pallets might have a chance at possession here with that demo from Kron. Horizon forced to 50. Hoping the side boost is back, and of course, comes back right after they go drive out past that one. Ball on target! Krontek couldn't catch up in time, and overwhelming pressure succeeds here. Boost management and continued harassment on that front door from Team Evo Academy will put them in the lead here. Gonna move us on. But a great setup from both these teams. An incredible fight. Lepid trying everything he can to drag the team to the finish line with no help whatsoever. Just challenging at the right time to try to take out Pallets and Krontek at the knees. Meantime, Krontek and Pallets working in tandem very often. 2 assists from Krontek on this one, and 2 demos apiece for Pallets and Krontek, trying to keep that pressure surmounting. Didn't do as much as the previous game. However, it still led with plenty of variety for them to work with. It still led them to continue to push that forward momentum and try to take out their opposition. Lepid and Horizon, they had to be much more field aware about where Pallets and Krontek were going to challenge them and take them out in order to maximize that efficiency on the offensive end. Now, as we get ready for Game 4, this is match point currently. For the folks on Team Evo Academy and Lightstar, need a victory here in order to stay alive. Krontek, though, is going to take flight and find the first goal once again. 4 for 4 on finding the first goal, and it's a beautiful shot, too. Comes off the sidewall, one more touch to get the flip reset, and drops it right inside the bar before Lepid and Horizon can get there. Ball almost kicked off towards the net, but this one is not going to go through. It's going to be Krontek playing the net. Has to rise up, and someone's going to chase it down. No, Lepid comes out from behind him. Instead, Horizon's going to go up high. Low on boost, wanted to put that one down center. Lepid playing the half-court line at the moment. Trying to find a moment of peace. Has a chance. That ball's going to go upfield, back towards center. Pallets just a bit faster, a bit quicker, even on no boost, still able to get that ball upfield to his teammate. Great touch from them. Pallets tries to go for the sidewall double tap. Can't get it on target, though, but it's a nice look regardless. I don't know who's going to be my MVP of this, because Pallets and Kronchak have both had incredible matchups, have had incredible shots the entire night. Horizon tries to drop this ball center for a teammate, but sadly drops it to an opponent instead. Lepid, it's taken out by Kronchak. Pallets going to have a carry. And this is exactly why Evo Academy has maintained their dominance. If you lose attention, if you forget your mark on your opposition, they're going to come and get you and grab you by the horns, take you down. Once again, 2-goal lead. Team Evo Academy starts strong every single time. They have this incredible way of pushing the momentum forward, continuing to strike, continuing to start off fairly strong with even an insurance goal, which is so important for that forward momentum. Great teamwork on this save between Horizon and Lepid. Pallet's not going to be able to drop that one down, as Horizon's going to send it down center. Krontek up high, look for Pallets. Pallets top shelf once again. Incredible setup between Pallets and Krontek here. Krontek doesn't need to put that ball on target, doesn't need to chase after it, just needs to make sure Lepid and Horizon are grounded in order to find that opening for Pallets. Now Pallets 2 goals, and Krontek with an assist here. And a goal of his own, ball on target. It's a 3-0 difference once again. Oh, ball on target. Lepid declares he is the only one allowed to score. Pallets just goes up, puts some pressure on him, and Lepid sends it right into the net. 4-goal difference now, furthest difference so far from game 2. 3 minutes remaining. That momentum can shift at any time. However, Evo Academy, incredible job of just maintaining possession. They've had possession of the ball for 2/3 of the game so far. Ball dropped down. Horizon gets cut down. Puts that ball back center. Lepid, just a bit too expensive for his taste. Puts it a little bit too high on the shelf for him to deposit that one down safely. Great save on the backboard from Horizon. Kronchek, though, with the follow-up, it's going to clear this one back into the net. 5-goal difference, and now we're hitting that mark where game 2 was. Some demos here and there. However, the best part about Evo Academy's playstyle so far is still that pressure. Has still been staying in front of their opponents by controlling these touches, by maintaining the possession of the ball. They've been able to prevent Lightstar from finding any momentum here. Half the game has gone by so far. Lepid is once again being asked to drag his team by the teeth to the finish line. Horizon puts that ball on target. Pallets able to adjust and recover. However, Lepid just booms that ball away, and nothing in the tank, can't really follow through. In the corner, nice 50 from Pallets. Ball sailing across from Horizon. Krontek's going to chase after this one. Still with a full tank of gas, too. Back pass to Lepid. Up high, Krontek follows. Hail Mary is heading over to the backboard, though. It's going to be denied. Redirect from Horizon. Ball on target, Lepid mode. Going to fire towards the net. And Pallet's going to get the 6-goal difference. And I believe that's going to be the nail in the coffin there. Pallets just puts it over the head of Horizon. Lepid too far forward to make much of a difference in order to get that challenge. And that's going to leave it difficult for Lightstar to find a comeback. Miracles have happened before. They've had the momentum, they've had the speed, they've had a bit more pressure on the ball. However, as this entire past minute and a half has developed, they could not find an opening for them to score. And now with that save from Horizon, they're going to find yet another obstacle of difficulty as it's 7-0, 87 seconds left to go. Horizon trying to clear that ball out, can't confirm the touch. It's going to go down off the backboard instead. And right back into their net from Pallets. Ball scoops towards the net. Horizon able to deflect. Bit of a team pinch here. Lepid coming up high. Horizon makes his appearance with a demo. Ground pinch from Lepid doesn't go through. Krontek responds just in time. Ball centered to Krontek. Krontek off post. Puts it right back down with a grounder. Nice shot here from Krontek. Off the assist from Pallets as well. Puts it back inside 8-0. Horizon calling his shot. Says it's time for them to start scoring. 1 minute on the clock. How many goals can you get before the game ends? Time to find out, Lightstar. Light our path and shows how far you can go. As Horizon drops his ball down to the corner. Pallets is a misplay as they're going to get the first goal. Lepid mode. 14 seconds gone by. 7 more to go. Can they catch up in time? 46 seconds left on the clock. Lightstar looking to mount the ultimate comeback. Picks up the second goal quickly. I'm telling you, if there's anyone who is going to tear you across that finish line by their teeth, it is going to be Lepid mode. It will be Lepid mode every single day of the week. Incredible kickoff goal for him. 44 seconds left, 6 more goals to go. Krontek wins out here. Horizon chases after it, but Pallets wins in the end. Bar down, denied. Lepid goes up for the ball. Pallets is going for the triple tap. A little bit of a floater, tries to get that ball away. You know, there's time to freestyle now. What's the time? Krontek off target, 20 seconds left. Can you get 6 goals in that time? Respectfully, I do not think you can if your team is actually playing defense. Krontek, back pass. Looking for Horizon, but Pallets comes in with the steal. Lepid mode. Looking for a top shelf. Denied by a squishy save from Krontek. Fires the ball back 3-8. The comeback is real. 2 seconds left. Lepid mode fires into the center of the net and will not be 8-0. With less than a minute, they have gotten 3 goals back to back to back. And Pal's going to kill this kickoff and put that ball to ground. Team Evo Academy are going to close out the series here. GG's all around. I personally believe with that, Evo Academy is absolutely going to get that #1 seed. In fact, Pallets with a 1,000-point game as well has had the time of his life. And I'm sure he's felt this way before. As, pardon me, folks. If I close the Carl, it dies. But what an incredible matchup from these teams. However, I think if I have the right clip in mind here, ladies and gentlemen, I do need to call out Krontek especially played well. I feel like Krontek had the time of his life out here. I have to say, I think my favorite player of this match has to be Krontek. We're going to go ahead and play that clip here. Just that first initial kickoff goal, but that sets the momentum. It doesn't really showcase how talented both Krontek and Pallets both were throughout this entire series. They shared the rock so often, finding opportunity again and again for each other to score in the best way possible. I mean, look at this one as well. Pallets sets the ball up, and Krontek with that demo gives Pallets that opening for the goal. Again, I gotta call what it is. Krontek is my MVP of this series, but it could easily go to either one. But with that in mind, folks, thank you all so very much for joining me on this broadcast. It's been an incredible series. Team Evo Academy going to be 4-1 at the end of the season, and 14-4 on the standings on win-loss. And with that goal differential as well, too, I think that's going to heavily favor them in that #1 seed. Oh, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and close out here. And we're going to get ready to head on out to Lil Royalty, who is another caster who is currently covering CAC, who I do not know what that one is, but we're going to find out together. I think it's a new league. So, folks, let Royal know that y'all joined us and had an incredible time here. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching this on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a follow, all that good stuff in order to help me out in the long run. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get your own soundtrack to your life, please check out the incredible people over at the incredible person over at ChristopherEscalante.com. That's Christopher Escalante. He's the one who made my music that you are listening to in the background. With that in mind, thank you all so very much. We're going to head over to Royalty now as they just ended Game 1 in the Car Soccer City playoffs. That's what it is. Thank you so much.